Get your bowling hat on and your vest and your pocket watch and show up to the chat for God's sakes.
I'm on the auto.
The entire world economy
This ain't no place for no hero.
depends on this is why the US dollar is sometimes called the petrodollar, right? Because you have to buy oil from anywhere in US dollars. If you are buying oil from anywhere, it has to be traded in US dollars. And if you threaten that, say you want to buy like oil from Russia with gold or something like that. I think Gaddafi wanted to do that. He got a knife up his asshole. Right? It wasn't like some people's revolution that they wanted to overthrow Gaddafi because he was such a terrible guy. He was fucking with the banks. He was fucking just like JFK was. JFK was fucking with the banks. You don't fuck with the banks. You don't fuck with the banks because they'll kill you. And it might be a conspiracy and people might whisper about it for the next 50 years. I was like, oh, I heard this thing. And, oh, the grassy knoll and shit like that. They don't give a shit. You can think you can think whatever you want. They'll give you the story. And if you don't accept that, they don't care. Right? There's nothing you can do. They'll give you a completely unbelievable story. 9/11. Nobody believes that shit. Nobody believes that shit. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Right? Nobody believed JFK. Actually, when JFK happened, when he got his skull exploded, it happened during like the boomers were coming of age, right? And the boomers were a very indoctrinated generation. And so when that happened, nobody talked about it. Yeah, a lot of people were suspicious, but they're like, Oswald did it. That's it. There's no way the government would ever lie to us. This is their ideal. This is their opinion. Even today, the boomers get their information from like Fox News or CNN or MSNBC or something like that, and they just internalize it unquestioningly, which is wild from my point of view, right? Because I had access from a very young age to a lot of information that the boomers didn't have. They had maybe like 3 or 4 news channels. That was it. Depending on your political affiliation, you might have had 2. So what they said was basically no matter what the truth. And they still think like that today. They still think like that completely. Even though those news stations were under a very specific control, tightly controlled, right? They were propaganda channels. And now they're like, oh, you shouldn't do your own research because your own research is wrong. Okay. Yeah. Dude, get to slapping. To slap. Get to slapping. To slap. Get to slapping. To slap. Drugs for my nuts. I'm not going to do it hard. Dude. Do it hard. When you hit your balls, tap them. No, I think I'm still going to do my own research.